All right, people. Quiet Storm Show. Let's get to it.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh yeah, it's about that time. Entertainment purpose only. Let's go. I've been driving 7 days, getting that putting that work, serving no fees around the block. Your custody, my custody, you bring no last here. I'm an entertainer of the 90s, 18 years, listen to that garbage shit. Who be grinding from 2 to 3 in the morning, deep down, putting that work. Who be grinding from 2 to 3? Who be grinding from 2 to 3 in the morning, deep down, putting that work. What's your name, son, deep down, putting that work. Who be grinding from 2 to 3 in the morning, deep down, putting that work. What's your name, son, deep down, putting that work. Who be grinding from 2 to 3 in the morning, deep down, putting that work. What's your name, son, deep down, putting that work. I'm going to sing for 7 days, you better have some sex. I represent the real niggas, holding the same. Who be grinding from 2 to 3 in the morning, deep down, putting that work. What's your name, son, deep down, putting that work. Who be grinding from 2 to 3 in the morning, deep down, putting that work. What's your name, son, deep down, putting that work. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's go to the second one. And the second one is the intro to our show. So when you hear this, this is the intro to our show. That's right, baby. Who keeps it real? I discuss issues that affect the community. I know, the Quiet Storm Show. Who keeps it real and address men and women's needs? The Quiet Storm Show. Who's on the grind from 2 to 3 to 5 in the morning? The Quiet Storm Show. Okay, I want to get our subscribers. We're now 8 subscribers. I think the top was 300.
Yep. That's what it is.
Now we're 1,800.
Okay, people, we having a show after 12 midnight on Friday. In 3.
All right, people. Before I start the show, I like to say disclaimer out. If it doesn't imply, let it fly. Fair use. Fair use. Tonight's topic is, because I talked about it before, but I wasn't showing you guys, actually wasn't speaking in clarity. But tonight's topic is social currency. This is part 2. Part 2, guys. What I got on the line here is D Gutter.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I am the infamous D Gutter. And I also want to say, people, if you want to see the videos that I did, Who Keeps It Real, and also Who Keeps It Real and D Gutter, the first video is D Gutter. That's just me just stunting. And the second video is the intro to our show. It's online as I speak. So you can see it after you finish watching this program here. As usual, I say fair use, entertainment purpose only, and let's start the show.
Okay, the church of what D Gutter said, you could pretty much catch the clip, the intros clips, is pretty much is at a Quiet Storm live broadcast. So you could pretty much, after this live stream is over, y'all could pretty much go back to the Quiet Storm live broadcast and check out the intros over there. But right now I'm going to talk about social currency part 2. Now, before I was talking about social currency, and I was throwing in other topics as well, though, but I was actually not really staying in topic. I was actually trying to cover everything in one shot because I was tired. I had to go back to work because before that, I actually made that video. I just came off a 16-hour shift and only got like good 4 hours sleep to go before I go back to work again. But see, people, I take the time out of my busy schedule because I do care about my subscribers and keeping them informed. And right now, I have to go back to work again because I just came off a 16-hour shift. Like I said before, the real money I make is pretty much out there on my real job. Out there, not on YouTube. So right now, I just came off a 16-hour shift, and I don't have to go back to work until like at actually 10 o'clock in the morning, though. But I mean, it is what it is, people. All right. Back on the topic, social currency. Now, pretty much in YouTube, a lot of YouTubers is not talking about social currency. Now, what I do, I basically put my opinion in social currency. That's why I send a disclaimer out, because I don't want to piss nobody off. And actually, what I state is facts, and you can pretty much look it up on Google. It only take that guys 10 seconds to pretty much do your research. Because what I do before I make the show, everything you see right now is off the cuffs. Me and D Gutter, we do it off the cuff. There's no scripts, there's no rehearsal. Everything's pretty much off the fly. Now I'm gonna talk about social currency and how it affects the community, especially the Black community. Okay, pretty much social currency is like this. Okay, now pretty much everybody get on the Ray Rays and Pookies, and I pretty much said before on my previous live stream, it's Ray Ray Pookie in all nationalities, in all races. You know, you got a Ray Ray Pookie in the white community. You got a Ray Ray Pookie in the Spanish community. You got a Ray Ray and Pookie pretty much in a China community. So you pretty much can't escape the Ray Ray and Pookies. So pretty much I know why everybody getting on Ray Ray Pookie. That's pretty much irrelevant. It don't make no sense blaming pretty much your situation on Ray Ray Pookie. Now, pretty much I was saying about the social currency, like for example, you got the common drug dealer pretty much out there selling drugs and have money in his pocket. Social currency right there. You know why I said social currency? Because pretty much you got the drug dealers out there actually selling drugs and actually making money off of drugs. And actually, it's not really a legit business. It's not an honest business. It's like a fly by night, because I mean, no drug dealer don't live to a rightful old age. That's like fast money. When I mean by social currency, pretty much they don't pretty much have no steady income, no checking account, no saving account. They walk around. I'm talking about people in general. When I say general, I say in general. People in general. Because I'll tell you right now, people blame everything, not just the Black community. Ray Ray and Pookie is actually in all communities. So it's no escaping that. Because pretty much you trying to leave the Black community and leave out and trying to actually leave from the Ray Ray Pookie. You go to the white community, there's a Ray Ray and Pookie in the white community. It's everywhere. You can't escape this. Can't escape it. Now, no. I'm not finished. I'm not finished yet, D Gutter. I'm not finished yet because I got pretty much. I'll make my point. It's gonna be short. No. But it's gonna be short though. It's gonna be short, bro. Hold on. Now, pretty much, like I said before, you got the common drug dealer, right? Money in his pocket, no credit, no checking account, and pretty much, I'm saying like this: anybody walk around with cash all the time. You know, they're not financially stable at all. That's social currency right there. No financial stable. They don't got no checking account. They ain't got no saving account. Pretty much they go out there spending money. They're not even on a budget at all. Not on no budget. Then you got the common Ray Ray and Pookies out there. That's social currency as well. Pretty much with multiple baby mothers, got multiple kids, ain't going nowhere, living off a woman. And actually, people, I'm getting kind of tired of you guys actually blaming Ray Ray and Pookie of your current state, especially the beta males out there. It's not the Ray Ray and Pookie fault, because actually World War II. Now, World War II, during that time, okay, you got a lot of widowers out there
Quiet Storm, you know I'm at work. You know I'm on my way to work. I'm most close to my destination. You keep saying that, that's it. I have to go, man.
Okay. Like I said before, thanks for keeping me on track. D Gutter. Like I said before, especially the beta males out there. Okay, you are Pookie on your current state, but you can't find a woman because actually that's going back since the baby boom generation during World War II. The woman's actually following, which is the millenniums. They following the baby boom generation. Women out there, it was pretty much all that. So the woman's pretty much back in them days, back in the 50s, most of them is dead. They 80 or 100 years old, but they follow over there behind them. All right, D-Gutter, go ahead, take it from there.
I am the infamous D-Gutter. I like to thank my subscribers and thank y'all guys for hanging in there. Thank y'all guys for believing in us. Thank y'all guys, because the total right now, we have 1,800 subscribers. We are on our way to 2,000, but YouTube sometimes. YouTube take and give subscribers. And if you're in a situation, you subscribe to our channel before, and then you find yourself unsubscribed, you could go back and subscribe again. Now, if you don't get the notification bell, give you a notification that we on, hit the notification bell twice. Okay, this is something that YouTube is experiencing technical difficulties, but I got my own opinion to that. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why YouTube doing crap like that, but I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. Now, I don't really want to talk about Ray Ray and Pookie. Ray Ray and Pookie. Christ, though, that sounds so ridiculous, Ray. What is the hell is a Ray Ray and Pookie?
No, because
Hold on.
No, I was talking about Ray Ray and Pookie. It's like Ray Ray and Pookie is all nationalities. Matter of fact, they are all. I mean, pretty much Ray Ray and Pookie, and not just only in the black community as well. They come on now.
People, I call them the undesirable people. Undesirable people that we always have in our community. I want to call it Ray Ray and Pookie because it gives a negative light to it. But this call Ray Ray and Pookie. But when people hear Ray Ray and Pookie, they think it's some black kid or black man in an urban setting, and pretty much and born in extreme poverty, didn't have a fighting chance, and it's a product of their environment. And I just can't get Ray Ray and Pookie. Yo, they got names that could get slayed. If I hear Ray Ray and Pookie, I would slay them, man. I make sure they stay where they at. Seriously.
No, D-Gutter.
Just the name alone.
No,
but hold on.
No. I'm not taking. I'm not focused on that. I'm just using that.
No. I'm just saying that's the negative.
No,
that's the. Hold on. Question. Hold on. Quiet Storm. You there?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to say fair use. I'm not saying no fair use to no Ray Ray and Pookie. I'm not saying fair use to them degenerates. But what I'm just saying, this one I'm saying. All I'm saying is this: that we all got undesirable people in our community. People that we pretty much undesirable. That's unproductive. That been born in a situation that's out of their control. They was born in extreme poverty and don't have the chance. They won't get a chance, opportunity to given to them. So they stay in that environment, and which is sadly that the females chose them to procreate. And the reason why they chose them people because they want control. Because they know that Ray Ray and Pookie, they can manipulate and they can control. They know that. They know basically Ray Ray and Pookie been raised in a single household setting, right? They don't have a father, and they pretty much they simps. They do anything what a woman says, or they fall behind a woman. anything what a woman say, woman does. And also, Ray Ray and Pookie do protect the females in the community because, hey, that's how they was raised. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not discriminating, and I don't want to put too much emphasis on Ray Ray and Pookie. I really don't, because to me, it's like I got my own opinion against Ray and Pookie. I call them undesirable people, people that's pretty much been born in a situation, no chance. They had no chance, no chance at unemployment, no chance in education, and unfortunately, they've been born in a house that was no fathers around, born in a house that dominated by females, and they pretty much they victim to female BS. And standing correct in their lives, they're quick to physically check a black man because they born in that slave mentality, because they know they cannot just the real enemy, because the real enemy would take their life. Yes, people, you know what the real enemy is. I like to give a specific color of that real enemy, but you know who the real enemy is. But they attack the people in their community because it's safe, because they understand their boundaries. But it's not their fault, because it was raised by they were raised by their mother. They was raised by their mother. So it is what it is. And the social currency, what Quest I'm talking about, is people pretty much, you know, don't have a checking account, don't got a savings account, and always carry cash. And people, if anybody carry cash today, are extremely poor. Because in the 21st century, everything done by credit. Nobody don't carry $5 or $20, $25, $3,000 in their pocket. They don't do that. Everything's in their checking account. They got a checking account, and they put everything in their checking account. It's a card. And you ever notice about wealthy people? You know, when you see wealthy people never walk with a huge sums of cash in their pocket. They don't. They walk on with credit cards. That's how come most Ray Ray and Pookies don't rob them, because they only got credit cards. But Ray Ray and Pookie will rob a black dude in the community. They don't rob women, but they rob black. That's what someone when they talk about Ray and Pookies. Ray Ray and Pookie will rob and steal from a black man, but they will not rob and steal for a woman. You see their whole value is all twisted. Cause they think, okay, I could rob from that hardworking man, but as long as it's not a woman, that's the way my mother raised me. That's the most backwards. That's what I'm saying. Ray Ray and Pookies to me are social misfits. Now I'm gonna say misfit, but they was born in a situation of no opportunity. And they got names their names is perfect for to slay them. I'm sorry. My bad. Fair use, entertainment purpose only, fair use. You can take it from there, Quiet Storm.
Yeah, D Gutter. You know, I was on the live chat talking to Cesar Chavez, and like I said before, and I say it again, I'm not really focused on Ray Ray and Pookie. I'm talking about
right.
I know. I'm talking about
social currency. That's crazy.
I'm talking about social currency. I'm talking about social currency. I'm doing a part 2 because I didn't speak with clarity on the first live stream I did of social currency. Now, like I said before, now a lot of people pretty much blame everything on Ray Ray and Pookie, especially the beta males. Okay, now I'm gonna break it down this way, D.
Ray and Pookie.
No, I'll break it down. I'll break it down this way. I'll break it down this way. No, but I'm serious, bro. I'll break it down this way. You know the reason why the beta males actually blame everything on Ray Ray and Pookie? Because they pretty much don't understand about economics. And also they don't pretty much they pretty much don't understand about history. But you know what? Pretty much most Negroes don't do no research. But I'm gonna leave that from another topic. I'm gonna say that for another topic about most Negroes out there don't do no research. And actually it takes 10 seconds for you to do a research. I'm tired of people using these words and actually pretty much misusing them because they don't understand the meaning. It only takes 10 seconds to do your research. Go on Google, do your research, and voila. And pretty much you can actually use the meaning of the word. How you could grab a word, especially, remember D Gutter, pretty much during that time when you got a lot of females, especially the black females, was actually accusing the black men YouTubers, the black males, the black men YouTubers for being what's that word again they use on YouTube? Stop bashing black women. Stop bashing. They automatically accuse every black male YouTuber for being a woman bashing. And I look and I laugh, D Gutter. You know why I laugh at D Gutter? Because pretty much they really misused the meaning of the word. If you get 10 seconds for y'all guys to do research, go to Google and pretty much put what is bashing. Now, bashing, definition of bashing is physical harm. That's what it's called, physical harm. That's what I mean, D Gutter. They pretty much use these words, right? And don't understand the meaning of them. And they look like a complete ass when they misuse these words. Look like a complete ass. If you use a word, if you use a word and you don't understand what the meaning is, pretty much you don't got a computer, pretty much get a Webster dictionary. So you don't look like a damn idiot. Go ahead, bro.
You know black folks don't read. Especially the younger generation. They don't read. Them young black boys that don't read. They don't read. I don't think they don't know how to comprehend because they misinterpret situation that could easily be clarified. It could easily be cleared. But that shows the lack of values in the community. Now I know this topic about social social currency, but once again, that's why they call me D Gutter. I go straight to the root of the problem. Along the family fathers are X out of the community cannot go forward. And I blame this on the feminist movement again. Because our women participate in the white feminist movement. And I want to ask a question to minorities. Ladies of color. Ladies of color. I know this is like an oxymoron, what they call that. Stop being a hypocrite or somebody can answer their own question. Because I already know the question I'm giving you, I know the answer. I already know the answer already. And it's not something that arrogant and I know everything, but this is a proven fact. This is a survey. It's a survey they've done of this by the feminist movement. Okay, once again, I want to say this. I had nothing against females that want to go to college, get their degrees. I had nothing against females that want to get a job that get paid as much as a man. I had nothing against equality. But there's something wrong raising a family without a father. That's completely wrong. Wrong. Because when that child grows up, right? When that child grows up, that child, he or she gonna be a product of their environment. A product of their environment. And most of these child been raised in extreme poverty. Extreme poverty. When a chance of them to get out that poverty neighborhood is only 1/3 of them become successful. The rest wind up being incarcerated or on drugs or in jail or dead. This is facts. This is facts. But the feminist movement make it okay for a female to have a child without a father. To have a child without a father. Now that child being raised with no type of value structure whatsoever. Like I said before, you know, okay, I'm going to say fair use again. I had nothing against single moms out there. Single mom, I had nothing against them. But it's wrong to continue having children without a father. That's wrong. Because when a child needs both parents. And to me, that's selfish. Why are you going to keep procreating children and you don't have a father for that child? And yes, it does take a village to raise a child. Yes, it does. Because I'm from Generation X. When we was growing up, we got our uncles, we got our aunties that correct us when we doing wrong. And then they tell our mother and our father. Then we get it when we get home. We get the spanking. But that's boundaries. That's boundary and that's discipline. Because children are going to cross your boundaries. They're going to do it. But a child love you more if you create boundaries and you tell them the reason why they're getting punished or why they're getting spanking. And you instill values in them. So therefore, when they become an adult, they're not a function in society. Because they know a society has rules and regulation. If you don't follow the rules and regulation, you go to jail. But how the child would know that if his values is totally different, his upbringing is the opposite. The mother's uneducated. She dropped out of high school. She got different men in her life. He or she see the way they mother disrespect men. They see the way the mother is not working, how the way she manipulate the system to get more food stamps, to get more section, to get more food stamps, like section, get food stamps, cash assistance, Medicaid, and get more for Section A. And then when the child grows up, that's all the child knows. And the only way that child knows that upbringing is wrong if they around other children. And they see the other children, they got a mother and father. And they see how the way their household is functioned totally different from theirs. Their household is well balanced. The two parents' homes. But when they get back to their house is completely dysfunction. Chaos. The mother screaming and yelling. Brothers, multiple children in that apartment. His father looked different from his father. Her father looked different from his father. Raising the kids to function and dysfunction. So again, it is wrong for a woman to create a family without a father. And to me, that's selfish because a child needs both parents. A child needs a father and a mother. Until we address that issue first, then we can move forward. Until then, everything be upside down backwards. You can take it from there, Quiet Storm.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay, pretty much. I was looking at the live chat, and it's like it's active over here. Cause you know me, I just look at the live chat. You know what I'm doing. I'm looking for any troll that pretty much say any negative. Cause I will stop that show and entertain that to the fullest. Cause you know how we get down together. Shit. We just
definitely.
Yeah, we shut the shit down, get on you. Hell with this.
You know, I'm gonna let you take it from there, Quiet Storm, because I have to go. Right now, people, you know, I'm at work. You know, I am a manager, and I'm tired of jeopardizing my job, people. I'm tired of jeopardizing my job from this brand. No, nothing wrong. I would take chance of this brand, but You know what? People, to run this to run this platform, it takes money to run this, people. And we need donations. I mean, that's why it's so important for the fathers to stay in the family. Because when the father stays in the family, the father will pretty much teach their son and their daughter economic structure. They will see their father going out there working. They see where they father interact with the community, how he interact at work. They see that he don't do things by himself. They see that he had to be a sociable person in order to pretty much to have people to be on the same page he's at. They don't know that from their mother. Their mother's belligerent, disrespectful, screaming and yelling and pointing going on, and exhaust her emotion out in public until she fall out. And young boys, you can't be doing what your mother be doing. If you see your mother say F this and F that and in your father's face and go out there and fight people all day, remember, I'm telling you, young boys, they give females a pass. I don't know why, but the system is really messed up here. In the United States, really messed up here. It's backwards. Especially in America. Men in America, especially in the black community, we don't check our women. We don't. But we fight each other all day. And the reason why we fight each other, because we got no control at home. We don't. Because majority have been raised in the bastard setting. Majority been raised in a house dominated of females. No father around. So nobody pretty much don't give them that patches to manhood or raise them to be a man. So when they turn the age of 18, they think their whole existence is basically live off on a woman. The only way they get things in life by shacking up or live off with a woman. Because their mother raised them that way. Their mother raised them weak. Very weak. And especially in the black community, we quick to fight each other. I'm talking about young black men. In the black community, we don't check our women. We don't. We call our women queens and we kiss their butts all day. But we don't waste no time putting hands on each other. That's how backwards we really is. That's how backwards we really is. Until the father's back in the family, then we could pretty much take control of our community. Along they X out the father and our women of color run behind the white feminist crap. We will forever be dead last. We be dead last. Dead last. And you know, I'm once again fair use, entertainment purpose only. Black men, the only way we get our women's back is by checking our women. What I mean by checking our women, I'm not talking about physically abusing our women. No, I'm not talking about physically abusing them, put their hands. No, you have to show them that you dominant, and show them this the way we're gonna rock. And she refused to cooperate or refused to rock that way, leave her alone. Why are you gonna stay with somebody that constantly challenge you all day? Leave her alone. Get another woman that's submissive. Get a woman that could pretty much be on your team, that allow you to lead. Get another woman. Why you want to stay with a woman that constantly in your face, constantly challenge you, and then put that feminist act on you? But then when she around other races of people, she be very submissive, very sociable, smiling, ladylike. But when she get home to you, she play this manly behavior and tell you that she entitled to independence and she could do what she wants. Don't give her, she entitled to independence, but she had no right coming home disrespecting you. That's crazy. And you can't do nothing. You all quiet. You all frustrated. Instead of going home and checking your woman, what you do, you go out the street and you fight other men. That had nothing to do with your dysfunctional household. Okay, you may fight dude, and dude fight you. He knock you out, you knock him out, but you still have to go home. And guess when you go home? You had that disrespectful lady in your face, putting that woman's right in your face. But then you see around other people, she be very sociable, be ladylike. But when she get to you, she's straight disrespecting you. Because black women don't have no respect for black men, period. They don't. And the only way black men we get our community back, we had to check our women's. When I mean check, I'm gonna be clarified. I'm not talking about physically put your hands on them. No, hitting a woman is wrong. But you got to show who's dominant. And check her when she's doing bad. And don't kiss her butt. Let her know that this is the way this the way we rocking. This the way we're gonna run. And the minute you say I'm a grown, I can do what the hell I want to do, except leave. And I guarantee that little independent attitude she got going on, two things will happen. Either she change or she turn lesbian and run behind another woman and do what you gotta do. Either two things happen. Either she change or she turned lesbian. If she did turn lesbian, then she saved you a lot of heartache, bro. Because her intention is not to be with you anyway. Her intention is pretty much to get a child from you because she won't lay with a woman. Once again, nothing against the homosexual community, nothing against at all. I'm just talking about straight from our community. So therefore we can move forward. Because this BS has to stop. Stop. And the only way to stop, unless we address our women in our community, be dominant, and they have to follow behind us. None of this queen kissing butt queen, or you're a queen. None of this passive aggressive crap going on. And simp men, simp dudes out there, y'all pretty much have to. Yup. If you're not with the program, you get rolled over. Simple as that. Y'all simps out there running behind these women and supporting their BS effery. Either you with the program or you get rolled over with the program. We talking about pretty much straight from our community right now. You with the program or you get rolled over with the program. You could take it from there, Quiet Storm. Okay. All right, people. I have to go right now. Thank y'all for your support. We 1,800 now. Thank for those who left and came back. Thank for those who bring people back. Thank for those who stay with us. Thank for y'all. Thank for y'all for watching and the thumbs up. Thank for y'all helping us financially, which is only 2 or 3% of people, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
thank you. I have to go. I have to go right now. I have to go to work. Thank you. You could take it from there, Quiet Storm.
Okay. Pretty much like I said before, people. Thanks, D Gutter, for your participation in the live stream. All right. Like I said before, right now, I'm going to pretty much stick to the topic. Social currency. I'm doing a part 2. Now, pretty much a lot of people, especially in the black community, is actually blaming the Ray Rays and Pookies because they can't find a woman, especially down beta males. Okay, like I said before, it's not the Ray Ray and Pookie fault that you can't find a woman. Because actually during World War II, okay, there was a big war going on in World War II back in the 50s. World War II was actually going on, and you got a lot of widowers, pretty much their husband killed in the war. A lot of white widowers. Their husband was killed in the war, so pretty much the government, what they done, they make welfare to actually support the widowers. The white widowers that their husband been killing action during the war. Now, I was saying before, that I will also talk about Lyndon B. Johnson. Pretty much, what he done is that he actually provide welfare to the black people to actually make them vote Democrat. And like I said before, I did my research on this, people, and you could pretty much do your own research. It only take 10 seconds. And actually, Lyndon B. Johnson said this. Actually, when he made welfare available to the black people, I have these niggers, that's what he said, vote with Democrat for the next 400 years. Now, don't quote me on this, because I might be wrong the way I said it, but if you do your research, he actually said this. And what it is that I'm talking to the black community, right? The black community. Now, the black community, especially the beta males, the black beta males, they can't find a good woman. Basically, they trying to get like the top tier woman, all right? Which they can't get the top tier women because the top tier women, Pookie and Ray Ray got the top tier women. And now they start complaining because they don't want the second top tier woman. They don't want the third top tier, they want the second tier woman. They don't want the third second tier woman. They want the top tier woman. But since they not alpha males and they pretty much can't really go after Ray Ray and Pookie, you know, because they beta males, so they pretty much sell it down for the third tier woman or the second tier woman. That's what it is. But I'll break it down in clarity because I ain't said it before. Now, what it is that y'all need to stop blaming Ray Ray and Pookie just because y'all can't find a mate, especially you won't get the top tier woman. Actually, the woman is actually following the baby boomer generation. Because during that time, World War II, you got a lot of widowers that pretty much lost their husband, lost their companion during World War II. Okay? When they lost their companion in World War II, right there, okay, pretty much that's the white people side, the white widowers, right? Pretty much welfare was made for them. Now, what happened is Lyndon B. Johnson came in the picture and pretty much provided welfare to the black people out there, especially the black women out there. Okay, but it's a catch to it. They got to get rid of the Negro out the household. You can't make the Negro head of the household no more. Now you got the millennium generation. Now they come into play. All right. Now the millennium generation pretty much blaming everything on the Pookie and Ray Rays, which is don't make no sense at all. Because actually the millennium women right now, because like it or not, the millennium generation are here. They grown now. And what it is that they blame everything on the millennium generation, but actually the millennium woman's actually following the baby boomer generation. They following the baby boom. They following the women's that's from the baby boomer generation. That's what they're doing. They're actually following the baby boomer generation. So don't get mad at them. And actually, most of these women's from the baby boom generation during World War II, most of them is probably 80, 100 years old. Most of them is dead by now, and they're actually following the baby boomer generation. So don't get mad at them, because it's not Ray Ray and Pookie fault. Because actually today, millennium generation, the women from the millennium generation, they actually following the baby boomer generation. So right there, I just put everything in clarity for y'all guys, because I like to keep y'all guys also informed and totally aware. All right, because basically, women's of the day, which you got the millennium generation, the millennium women's, like it or not, they grown now, and they pretty much it's their turn to be in charge. And what it is that a lot of brothers out there, especially in the black community, can't find a good mate. Actually, what they looking for, the top tier woman. They don't want a second tier woman. They don't want the third tier woman. They want the top tier woman. Now, pretty much for you to get the top tier woman, you know, you gotta be more like an alpha male. You gotta be more like an alpha male, and pretty much, because all women like stability, and they want to be protected, and they like have a man. They like to have a man that actually have an income, that have a job and income. Because I tell you right now, people, like I said before in my previous live stream, okay, you still actually you still got women to this day still chasing Ray Ray and Pookie. I talk about older women that's in their 40s, 45, and they still chasing after Ray Ray and Pookie. Now look at this way, people. You got other races out there, like I said before, and other races and other nationality. You got Ray Ray Pookies in the white community. You got Ray Ray Pookies in the Spanish community. You got Ray Ray Pookies in the Chinese community, in the Asian community. The difference between them, which I mean, those races, is that the Ray Ray and Pookies in their nationality, they pretty much go for them when they're young. You know, you got the young girl out there pretty much dating the Ray Ray and Pookie because they like the song, because they attracted to bad boys like a moth to a flame. And then when they get older, they actually look for a man with stability, a man with income, and they actually leave the Ray Ray and Pookies alone. They actually flirt with the Ray Ray and Pookies, but they don't allow them to see them up. Now, in our community, it's different in black community, because pretty much you got women out there in the black community actually dating Ray Ray and Pookie and making families with them. And they actually turning down the average black man. They call them squares. They call a man that have a job square. They call a man that pretty much had their stuff together squares. And the reason why they call them squares, because they want to have control. Women want to have control. It's not, they don't want equality. They want to dominate. They want to have control of the man, especially in the black community. That's why you got a lot of simps out there. But I'm going to pretty much say it like this, okay? The white woman, pretty much, they flirt with the Ray Ray and Pookies. The Asian woman pretty much flirt with the Ray Ray and Pookies. But they don't marry them. What they do, they pretty much get themselves a real man, a man with stability, a man with income, and a man pretty much had their stuff together. That's what they really going to get when they get older. All right. But the black community is totally different. Black community, they praise the Ray Ray. They pretty much, the women's out there praise the Ray Ray and Pookie. I'm talking about the black woman. They pretty much praise the Ray Ray and Pookies. They pretty much still chasing at them to this day. I'm not making this up. Age 40 and 45, still chasing Ray Ray and Pookie. This don't make no sense at all. Tell you people. Once again, like I said before, I'll talk about social currency. Now, social currency is, like I said before, you got the common drug dealer with money in their pocket, selling drugs. Pretty much don't have no checking account, don't have no saving account, not making an honest living. That money comes and goes. That's part of social currency right there. No stability, no income. And then you got the comment of, you got the comment which like I said before, you got in the black community, you got the Ray Ray and Pookies. They fall into social currency. Multiple baby moms, multiple children. Can't support none of their kids at all. Actually living off a woman. That's part of social currency. The reason why I'm making it a part two, because pretty much in the black YouTube sector, they're not talking about social currency at all. They're not even talking about social currency. I was chopping up with D Gutter before about social currency. Well, listen, I got to cut this live stream short, people. And like I said before I cut it short, I'm going to play our intro, because pretty much I'm going to play the intro because D Gutter had actually worked hard on this intro here and pretty much kind of changed it up a little, but keep it to the format, keep it to the current format, because we also got an intro that I like to share to you. Share, and I'm gonna get to it right now. And pretty much, there you go, people. Let me cut it up some. Hold up, people. Give me a minute. I hate technical difficulties. I hate it. You know, because pretty much I gotta deal with this. This is the stuff you gotta pretty much deal with live stream. You always gotta expect the unexpected, which I call technical difficulties. There you go, people.
In 3,
Joy.
2, 1, go.
Oh yeah, it's about that time. Fair use, entertainment purpose only. That's I've been driving 7 days, getting that payment, putting that work, serving no feelings around the block. Your custody, my custody, did bring your ass here. I'm an entertainer of the 90s, 18 years, listen to that garbage shit. Who be grinding from 2 to 3 in the morning, deep gutter, putting that work. Who be grinding from 2 to 3? Who be grinding from 2 to 3 in the morning, deep gutter, putting that work. What you make some deep gutter, putting that work. From 2 to 3, putting that work. What you think, son? You got putting that work. Who be running from 2 to 3 in the morning? You got putting that work. What you think, son? You got putting that work. But I like Michael, king of the pop. I'll be running the same clip for 7 days. You think I'm calling some set. But I represent the real niggas holding the same. Who be running from 2 to 3 in the morning? You got putting that work. What you think, son? You got putting that work. Who be running from 2 to 3 in the morning? You got putting that work. What you think, son? You got putting that work. Oh yeah. Okay. We'll hit you over the second one. And the second one is the intro to our show. So when you hear this, this is the intro to our show. That's right, baby. Who keeps it real and discuss issues that affect the community? Y'all know, the Quiet Storm Show. Who keeps it real and address men and women's needs? The Quiet Storm Show. Who's on the grind from 2 to 3 to 5 in the morning? The Quiet Storm Show. Okay, I want to thank our subscribers. We're now 1,800. I remember the time Quiet Storm was 300.
Yep.
Now we're 1,800.
Okay, people, we having a show after 12 midnight on Friday.
Okay, people. Like I said before, I like to give thanks to the people that actually join my live stream. Like I said before, I like to give thanks to Spoof. I like to give thanks to Cesar Chavez. I'd also like to give thanks to Rob. I like to give thanks to Roberto Gonzalez. And thank you guys for actually joining my live stream. And also I like to give thanks to Rafael Cruz. Thank you guys for actually joining my live stream. And also thank you guys to actually for hitting the like button. And pretty much leave your commentary underneath the video, because I do care to hear what my subscribers have to say. I respond to them all. Good, bad, positive, negative. And hit the like button. It's 2018. There's no need to be cheap with the likes. Okay, I'm in the live stream because right now I only got like I said before, only like, I don't know. Actually, I'm going to work to 10 o'clock in the morning though, but I just came off a 10-hour shift because the real job, the real money I make is out there on my real job, not on YouTube. So only like pretty much, you know how it is when you get real, like you come home and you actually count the hours that's left, that you know how much hours you got left before you go to work. Like for example, you just came off a double shift and you pretty much, you know, you got to go back to work, and then you come home, then you stay up later than you should have, and you start counting the hours. Okay, let me count it. Let me see. Right now it's 2 o'clock, so I go to work at 10. I go to work at 10 o'clock in the morning, so I start counting. Like you start coming in and say, okay, now I stayed up way before that. I should be in bed by now. Now it's 2 o'clock, so I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got like 6 hours of sleep, and then I got to get up and go back to work. You know how it is. You know how that goes, people. I just trying to make a little joke there. All right, people. This is Quiet Storm here, and till the next time we meet again, guys. Later, and also, I'm gonna make another live stream because right now today is it's really today is Tuesday, so I'll see y'all guys again, which is Thursday. Thursday I'll do another live stream after Thursday after midnight Eastern Standard Time. So come back again, and if I don't post a live stream on Thursday, I definitely gonna do one prime time, because I always do one prime time like 8 o'clock at night Eastern Standard Time, because I know pretty much everybody stay on different time zones, so I always say Eastern time. I mean Eastern Standard Time is EST, because I'm from the East Coast. I know pretty much everybody is on different time zones. So pretty much, like I said before, I'm going to do on prime time 8 o'clock at night Eastern Standard Time, EST. I'm going to do one. So probably definitely check on Tuesday, either Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm going to do a prime time show, which is 8 o'clock at night Eastern Standard Time, EST. So definitely look out for that, either Tuesday or Wednesday, 8 o'clock at night, and then pretty much I do my other live stream, which is on my standard time at the 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time. All right, this is Quiet Storm Curtis here. Till next time we meet again, guys. Later.